My name is Dee Bonney. I'm a physician. I'm the medical director here, and I own Alpha Omega Elevation with my wife. We opened up in August of 2018 because we saw a real need to help with this opiate crisis. And we also found ourselves in this unique position that we could bring a Christ-focused treatment to people struggling with addiction. So I'm an ER doctor, so I see people overdose almost every shift. And so we decided that if we were to combine medication to help with people, to help with withdrawal and cravings, with spiritually focused group counseling, that we could make a difference. Alpha Omega Elevation is an office-based medication assisted treatment practice, primarily for opiate addiction. And what that means is that we use medication like Suboxone to try to stabilize the dopamine levels in the brain, so people who are suffering with addiction, they just feel normal. And the idea behind that is when we can get people to physiologically feel normal because the dopamine's right where it should be in the brain, that we can start looking inside and figure out what was broken in us that led us to where we are currently, that we want to get better from. AOE, what it has become is one of those things in my life that fills me up, that gets me full, because I get the opportunity to meet with people and talk to them and just bring that spiritual discussion to the table. We're all about relationships here. That's why when clients come in, they get my cell phone number, I make contact with them, checking in to see how they're doing. Henry Cloud said that science has established that getting to that next level in our life is 100% dependent on relationship, and that's what we're doing here. We're trying to develop relationships with our clients so that they come in and, like Anthony's experience, like they feel that love, like that non-judgment love, still with great boundaries and always trying to be helpful, but just loving people where they are, but loving them enough that we don't want to see them stay where they are. We always want to be growing and progressing. So I think the next step for someone who's struggling with an addiction is that they just reach out. It's scary to think about making a phone call and stepping out of your comfort zone, but if they call us, they're going to find love and acceptance on the other end of the phone. And normally we can get people in for same day or next day appointments. So what that initially looks like is that you come in, and I like to spend about an hour with people in that first visit, just so that I can get to know them and they can kind of understand our philosophy, and I can explain our groups and just what we want for them. We'll just sit down and chat with you. We don't throw guilt or shame or daggers at the people who walk through the door. We just love them. We see that everyone is an eternal spiritual being, created in God's image. It doesn't matter where they come from. One of the tenets that we operate under here is that the future does not have to be an extension of the past, right? So we can actually change the trajectory of our life. We don't have to keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again, regardless of how many times that we made those mistakes.